Please make a channel in Spanish. Hold on.
No,
Okay,
I'm
wait,
serious.
hold on. I messed up.
No, you're right. I
Yeah.
got that comment, and I'm not sure. Like, I speak a little bit of Spanish. I don't. I'm kind of curious. Yeah. Do you speak Spanish
For real?
fluently?
Yeah, I can speak it fluently. Do you speak it good or?
I speak it pretty good. I think it would be. I would if I was to do it. It would be partly for me to like solidify it because I'm a teacher, and so my kiddos speak Spanish, and so I would be able to have more conversation with them. But it wouldn't
Yeah.
be that easy to understand. I think I could talk for 15 minutes, but it would be a little hard to understand.
Yes.
Would you do it?
All right, so
You should make a video in Spanish. Would you make a video in Spanish and just see how it goes?
I mean, to be honest, I kind of would, but
Yeah.
that'd be way different because I mean, maybe I'll actually think about that. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I feel like the viewer base right now is largely Latin American because, like, I guess I don't know exactly why, but there's a lot of Latin American players who play
Yeah.
the deck.
Yeah, usually this deck is popular in Asia and especially in Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say it once again. So Jason 148 says, please make a channel in Spanish. Ahorita
Okay.
no puedo hacer un canal, pero hay en un video futuro, pues a ver qué pasa. A ver si lo hago yo. That's all I gotta say.
All right, there you go, Jason. Straight from Soto himself.
All right,
Yeah.
so
All right.
you go on and read the next one. Yeah.
All right. I got the next one. All right. Sweet. This is a question from Jovan Srivastava, and they say, any questions? What is your favorite meme on social media at the moment? Oh man, I think Soda's got me beat on the memes. You got hilarious memes. Um, but yeah, I got comments that all my memes are like outdated, which is so true. I'm 25, like, but
Yeah.
man, I like using that Sully one where it's like, but I know that's
Oh
fun.
yeah.
I love that one. But how about you? What's your favorite meme?
Um, to be honest, I don't have a favorite one,
Right.
but there's this pretty massive meme out there. Um,
I,
you don't get the reference, do you?
oh, I have no clue. I'm lost. I'm like, is this
You don't get the
Mighty
reference,
Bob?
do you?
No, I do not. I'm lost, man.
All right, well, those who know. That's all I
Oh
gotta
man.
say.
Dude, I'm about to get cooked in the. All right, I'm be studying these comments, man. Oh, jeez. You want to you want to get the next one?
Yeah, sure. So, Kingslayer says, when did you first start playing Clash Royale, and what got you into it? Okay, well, that's kind of the same
Uh,
question though.
yeah, that's true. Actually, you want to hit up the
So,
next one?
yeah, so Sav says, is 2.6 Hog a good second deck alongside Loon Cycle? If you have the cards to upgrade it, I guess. Yeah, I feel like 2.6 Hog is also one of those decks that even if it's not meta, like same as for Balloon Cycle, it's one of those decks that are always going to be played because it's really popular. You know, it's one of the decks that is like the very face of this game, and you know it's very consistent and it's pretty good. It also helps. Um, hold on. It also it's really it's a really good second deck, and I'd say if you do want to branch out to the 2.6 Hog Cycle right after Loon Cycle, I feel like that's a good option.
Mm, true. Especially like the cards are so similar, it wouldn't probably be that hard to upgrade.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. What
Um,
do you think?
yeah, man, that's a good question. Remember that question earlier that asked about like branching out to archetypes? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like playing. I played a little bit of. All right, don't tell anybody. I played a little bit of Splash Yard. I'm sorry.
Mm.
Oh, I know. Hey, all right, just don't cancel me.
No, you're disappointing me.
I know. I don't.
That's
But
actually disappointing.
I know people are gonna hate me for that. But I like the control. I like the defense and how it's like single lane. It helps me in my brain. But no excuses.
I don't
All
think you
right.
can
What about another
defend no
day?
more.
I like drill. I like Gobble cycle. Minor rocket. The skill that. No, I'm just joking. But I feel like playing different archetypes kind of helps you beat them because you know what you're up. Like you kind of know what they're thinking a little bit. Um,
Yeah, that's true.
but yeah, I personally wouldn't play 2.6 hog. It just seems like kind of frustrating. But I think like because it's just so it feels hard. It feels like just really hard in the meta, but like it and you'd be fireball cycling a lot, but at the same time, I feel like become very good at the game.
Yeah, for sure. I
Hmm.
agree.
Yeah.
So on to the next one. You got the next one.
All right. This is a cool. This is a question from veteran Clash Royale. Well, veteran. They say, "How did you get into YouTube?" Hmm.
Ooh.
I could. I. Oh man, I actually thought about it over Christmas this last Christmas. I was like, huh. So I got an iPad and I started like learning. I was trying to learn how to make animations, which I was trying too hard, like kind of how I usually do. And I was like,
Hmm.
I learned how to make animations for the intro, but I gave up because like I kept trying. It was so hard. And then recently over spring break, I got back into it, and I had spring break. I didn't have anything going on, so like I pulled like 4 all-nighters. I learned how to edit. I learned how to commentate. I just kind of learned how to do everything, and then I met, like make thumbnails with some art I had been learning, and then I just kept going because I really loved it. So
That's really
also
cool.
a cool way to like kind of connect to younger folks too.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
kind of fun. How about yourself, Soto? What got you into it?
Well, I mean, I was really inspired by this one player, and
Uh-huh.
he didn't really upload as often. His name is Elf. You
Oh
probably know
yeah,
him.
yeah. I know Elf.
Yeah, and when I like first barely started playing the deck, I started playing because of him. And his videos were
Mm.
like the reason that I started playing. And he wouldn't really upload often because I guess he was busy. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start making my own videos. Like I'll start getting better with the deck and start making my own. And that's how I eventually started. And it's kind of been pretty amazing journey from there. So I'd say my inspiration was LCR for sure. You should check out his videos for sure.
Mm. Yeah, fan put me onto him, man. Some absolute. He's so good. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's really good.
He has like a video on like how to use the cycle cards, and he dubbed it in English. And like I don't speak Japanese, and it's like, oh my goodness, I learned a lot from him.
Yeah.
You want to get the next question?
Sure. He says, okay, Sav again says, what's the most annoying matchup? Definitely any type of matchup with poison or tornado.
Mm.
Those are like the worst matchups.
What is it about
And
poison that specifically makes poison so tricky?
because they always poison your muskie, and muskie is like pretty much like the strongest card and the card you want to like protect the most, and they can easily kill it like that. So you pretty much don't get any value off your muskies, and it's just very annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, if anybody plays Graveyard, if anybody plays Splash Yard, then you might as well just get off the channel.
To
So,
be honest, sometimes
um,
I'll just get too annoyed facing graveyard or poison or
uh-huh.
any type of NATO deck, and I'll just give up. I'll just rage quit.
Yeah,
Save
that's
myself that time because I don't want to start raging.
yeah, no, I feel that 5 minutes of just pain
5 minutes of pure pain just to lose.
just to lose. Our last Splash Yard person I faced, he just emoted the whole time, and I'm like, dude, please. Because they know once you play a balloon, it's over.
Yeah, for sure. All right,
Yeah.
you can read
All
the
right.
next one.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Um. It says, explain why Bomb Tower is better over the Evo Cannon and why no guards over Skellies. I feel like somebody was running that last season, right? Like a Evo Cannon with Skellies, with guards. Did you ever see that deck before?
Yeah, there was a player that played it. His name is Vitinho.
Dino? Okay.
Yeah.
How was it working for him? Do you remember? Or did you get to watch him at all?
Uh,
I never got
yeah.
to.
Well, pretty much he just switched Evo Skelly's for guards because Boss Panda was meta at the time, but I'd say it's still a pretty solid deck, even though guards did get a nerf. It's still pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I would say too. Especially if you have Evo Cannon and no Evo Skellies, like low key. So I wonder if like running guards would be better for beginner players because it's hard enough to learn like barbell, snowball, ice golem, but like skeletons are hard.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think either way it'll work for
yeah. Either way, it does work.
you. Yeah. You want to get the next one?
Yeah, sure. So Manuel Fusco says, "Why do you sometimes place balloon one tile back on the edges?" So whenever you build up a push, it's essentially always best to place your balloon like right in the very corner of the bridge, one tile back, because it could always you can bypass the reach that the buildings have, and the opponent's gonna either mess up the building placement or they're just gonna have to place it closer because it's a really tricky way to, hold on. It's a pretty good balloon tip, so you can like trick them,
Hmm.
Yeah, what do
Yeah.
you think?
Nah, same. I feel like I've won games because they just missed their cannon placement.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you always want to place it there.
Yep. Force a mistake, maybe.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
next,
you
let's
can
see.
you
I
can
got
make the next one. Yeah.
all right. This one's from Levi, and they said, "What other hobbies do you have beside Clash?" um, that's a fun question. I like making art. I have a piano in my room. I have a little fish tank.
Whoa, a piano.
Yeah, I got my. So when I was like 8, so I took piano lessons as a kid, like all my siblings did, and it's like a little keyboard. And my piano teacher gave it to us when we moved, and we've kept it like
Mhm.
since 2008, and like and my family let me keep it, so it's in my room. I get to play piano. It's so fun.
Really?
Yeah,
What
yeah, yeah.
about, can you play Moonlight Sonata third movement?
That's exactly the song, bro. Hold on, you ready, bro? I'm about to play.
Wait,
Yo,
no
that's
way,
exactly
no
the song I
way.
know how to play.
Wait,
Dead serious.
actually?
Yeah, yeah, no,
No
that's
way.
15 pages of sheet music. Hold on. I'm plugging my piano in real quick. Yo, no way, bro. I
Dude,
could.
that's so cool.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. Wait, is this worth it? What do you think? Should I just show you? I'll show you the beginning.
Add
All
it,
right.
add it. I feel like that'd be a pretty good thing to add in the video for sure.
Yo, that's an amazing idea. Imagine,
Yeah,
yo, actually, that'd be so cool. Yo, all right, let's see if I can.
bro, like that's so random.
Right, like as my like,
Actually,
yeah.
I love the piano as well, but I don't have one, but I'd love to play it. So like, just knowing that, that's really cool.
Hey man, if you ever get a chance. I'm trying to learn how to play guitar because like it's more like you can like move it. Like I could bring it to my friend's house. We could play together or something. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I've had a guitar before, and I only had it for 9 months, but I had to sell it because I was trying to buy something else. Got a PS5 now, but I
ooh,
sold my guitar and I learned a few riffs. I definitely learned a lot of stuff, but yeah.
yeah. All right, that's cool. Man, that's fun. Bro, if we ever get together, man, make a little song or something. Little soundtrack.
Let's hear this. Let's hear this piano.
Are you ready? All right.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
do.
ready. I'm ready.
All right, come on now. All right, I'll play like the beginning. I'm all right. Let's go. Ready?
Yeah. Yo, wait, he's actually pretty tough. Wow.